Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse New 52 Red Robin. And not only that, but this is the Target exclusive gold label Jokerized version. I ordered this thing from the CMD store. It's a website based out of Canada, and exclusives are completely different in Canada. These gold label exclusives are available at a lot of different retailers. So I thought, skip the wait, get them early. But then nothing happened, and nothing happened, and nothing happened. I finally emailed them, and I said, hey, how come there's no movement on this tracking number? And they said, oh, must have got lost with UPS, we'll send a replacement. And I'm thinking, damn, I should have asked them for that a long time ago. It arrived about 2 days later. So, here it is. Another Jokerized figure. Another weird, sort of pointless, colorful figure. But he should look cool with the rest of them. So, let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see at the top, 22 moving parts, McFarlane Toys, ages 12 plus, part of the Gold Label collection. A Gold Label figure is simply a retailer exclusive, whether it be Walmart or Amazon or GameStop. This particular Gold Label is a Target exclusive, at least in the US. DC Multiverse, Red Robin. You can see the packaging is all Jokerized, defaced. One side, Red Robin for the New 52, which is crossed out, a bunch of laughter all over it. Other side, little QR code. On the back, we have the Tim Drake Red Robin, and I have no idea who the hell these guys are. At the bottom, bunch of credits, and there's this barcode in case it helps anybody. So with no further ado, let's open them up. And of course, I did get two of these figures, one of which to open and enjoy, and the other one to keep unopened in my complete, unopened Batman-related action figure collection. And here's this Jokerized Red Robin, next to the standard New 52 Red Robin release. Here are all the McFarlane DC Multiverse Jokerized figures they've made so far. The next couple they're going to come out are going to be the Jokerized Dark Knight Trilogy, Two-Face and Scarecrow. And then I believe we have a White Knight Batman coming after that. Alright, now that this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. He comes with a display stand, a collector's card, a display stand for his collector's card, Tim Drake's signature staff, and then 4 more cards to add to your Jokerized deck. But before we take a look at those, let's talk about and check out the actual figure. So this is Tim Drake as Red Robin for the New 52. He has that sort of bird-type suit. I was never a huge fan of that suit. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I much prefer 3 or 4 of Tim Drake's other suits over this one. But not only that, this is the Jokerized version. It's a defaced version. He's in all kind of bright, colorful colors. I mean, it's cool for what it is, but it's also dumb at the same time. This is not really one I'm fond of the color scheme. It's just way too bright. Still, there are definitely things I like about this figure. I like the wings. I like all the Joker sort of graffiti or defacing on his wings. I like his face. I think it looks fantastic, but I'm not really fond of the bright orange and the bright purple over the guy. Still, it's one more figure to complete your Jokerized collection. One more figure to complete the Jokerized playing card deck, and I think these guys are going to look really cool when they're all next to each other when it's all said and done. Still, I know a lot of people are opposed to Jokerized stuff, and I totally get it, but it's not nearly as offensive as the unpainted artist proof stuff is, at least to me. So let's take a look at them. Start with this face here. The face is one of my favorite things about this guy. The eyes look like they're all red, purple, sort of Red Robin mask, the hair flowing to the side. Looks like it has maybe a little bit of a purple tint at the top. Maybe I'm just imagining that. No, I'm pretty sure it's there. Red lips, white face, looks good. Going further down, he has the sort of Red Robin logo in the middle. Not feeling the bright orange here, or the purple, the real sort of neon green. He's got all kind of pouches across here, the belt, the arms, etc. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Like I said, I kind of like the wings. If you look, this is Joker, ha 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 ha. This one here, it's got a weird sort of smiley face, a couple of X's for the eyes, a little Joker signature logo down there. I don't think there's much going on with the other part of the wings. No, just done in orange. Still, it's cool for what it is, but another thing it is definitely unnecessary. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt, which is probably the best thing about this figure. I think it looks awesome. And I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Albert from Instagram. He made this Joker diorama for me a couple years ago. I love it. I still use it all the time. Now let's check out his accessories, and let's start off the boring stuff. Here's his display stand. Typical McFarlane stand, at least as far as scope goes. It's a perfect circle, flat, basic, but this one is done in sort of a pink purple color and has a Red Robin logo on it. That part is pretty cool. Now for his collector's card and display stand. So we have the collector's card. As you can see, it's an image from, I believe, Teen Titans number 0 from the New 52. We have Red Robin on the front, and I have no idea who those other guys are. Can't see them on the card, but you can see them on the back of the box. It's all defaced. Ha ha ha, ha 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 ha, all over it. Red Robin from the DC's New 52. On the back, there is a description. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause now. And here's the collector's card inside of its display stand. Now this doesn't do much for me, but if you want to display something like this, it could be cool. Here's the Jokerized Red Robin collector's card on the left, next to the standard version on the right. Now let's look at the Jokerized playing cards. We have 4 of them. As you can see, we have the 8 of spades, ha ha ha, Gotham City, it's all Jokerized, defaced. Then we have the 3 of diamonds, Crusher Batman, I think that's what it says. Then we have the Ace of Clubs, once again, defaced. And finally, the 9 of Hearts. And I believe they're working toward giving you an entire complete 52 deck of Jokerized cards. I think it's a pretty cool thing to put together if you're in it for the long haul. Here are all the Jokerized cards I've made so far. We've only got them with 2 other figures. The Jokerized Future State Batman and the Jokerized Dark Knight Returns Batman. So we have 8 here. Add the other 4. Got 12. If they're making 52, that's 40 more cards. And if they're doing 4 cards per figure, that is 10 more Jokerized variants. And they're not even including Jokerized cards. With all the Jokerized figures, the entire Dark Knight Trilogy Jokerized Collector Build Bane Wave didn't come with any collector's cards. Well, they had collector's cards, but not the Jokerized playing cards, so it looks like we're going to get a ton of Jokerized figures in the long run. If you think about it, there are 5 figures in that wave, so if we're going to need, 13 figures to complete all 52 cards, and then you got those 5 on top of that, that's at least 18 Jokerized figures we're going to have in the long run. That's assuming all the rest are going to come with cards. Wow. Now for a staff. The staff is done in a purple color instead of the usual silver or gray. The staff itself is kind of thick. It's got notches all up and down the staff. Here's Red Robin holding that staff. He can hold it with either one hand or with 2. Now most of these Jokerized McFarlane DC Multiverse figures react to black light. I was curious, does this Red Robin? So, pulled out the blacklight flashlight, turned it on, and let's pop it on this guy. And I'll say yes. The wings look quite a bit different. The face itself looks crazy under the black light. The eyes and the mouth, they light up. I feel like it comes out a lot different in person than on camera. Camera doesn't quite do it justice, but as you can see, the red lips and the eyes, they glow. It's a very cool effect. Now I wanted to check out the differences between this Jokerized Red Robin and the standard version. And besides the obvious paint differences, it's 100% the same figure, same sculpt, same articulation. So, looking at the 2 different faces, of course, this one has a white face or makeup on, red lips, red eyes, purple domino mask, whereas this one has the white eyes, black domino mask. The color scheme as a whole is considerably different. This has the standard color scheme that you would expect from Red Robin. This one has the light sort of purple, almost pink, bright orange, bright green, all over the guy. Definitely has that Jokerized vibe. Of course, the wings are totally different. Jokerized, defaced, and that's a pretty cool aspect of that figure. I'd say the coolest things of this guy are going to be his face and the wings. This guy here is definitely a much more standard version of Red Robin. Now they've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and his accessories. Now let's check out his height. From bottom to the top of his head, he's standing at about 6.75 inches tall, which can translate to about 17 centimeters. Now for his articulation. Starting with his head, of course, it can rotate from side to side. He can look up and down about that much. Can't tilt his head from one side to the other. Shoulders, a ball joint. Goes out about 90 degrees, up, down, around, all that good stuff. He's got a butterfly joint between his shoulder and chest, increase the range of motion and cover the large gap that would be there. Bicep cut below that. Double jointed elbows below that. His wrist can rotate and is going to be hinged as well. In his torso, he's got a ball joint, can really not move it much from side to side. Forward and back just a little bit, seems very tight in the torso. Another one is waist, rotate around, forward and back. Between the two, it's kind of weak range of motion. I get a lot more out of the waist than the torso on this guy. Legs, complete of splits, not a ball joint, McFarlane style hip joints. Rotation is non-existent. Legs go forward about that far, back not much. He's got double jointed knees below that. And then his ankle here, he's got rotation, tilt, rock, forward and back, toe articulation, and then we have his wings. The wings are hinged, they can rotate around. Here's a look at this Jokerized Tim Drake Red Robin, kind of gliding in the air in front of this Joker diorama. Now let's check him out. Next to some other action figures, starting off with some other Jokerized DC figures. Here he is, next to the first Jokerized figure that McFarlane made. Well, the first one of the current sort of lineup of Jokerized figures. This is the future state Dark Detective Batman. And it seemed like they kind of waited a while before they released the second one. This is Batman from the Dark Knight Returns, Jokerized. Then they started the Dark Knight Trilogy Jokerized wave, collect to build a Jokerized Bane from the Dark Knight Rises. So far we have Batman and the Joker. Looking forward to completing the wave. Here are all of the McFarlane Jokerized figures they've made so far. They're all gold label Target exclusives, at least here in the US. The next ones we have coming are going to be the Jokerized Bane, Two-Face, and Scarecrow, and then we have a Jokerized White Knight Batman coming shortly after that. Now those are the only McFarlane DC Multiverse Jokerized figures, but there are a lot of other figures that are almost Jokerized. Here he is next to the infected Superman, and then King Shazam. They both look Jokerized or infected. And here he is next to the infected Nightwing. This guy definitely looks like he's Jokerized. Then, next to the infected Batman, this is the Batman who laughs before he fully transitioned. This is while he was still killing the Justice League and the Bat family. Here's this Red Robin next to the three different Robin Crows. These are not exactly Jokerized figures, but they damn sure could work for them. Now check them out. Next to some other Tim Drake and Red Robin figures. Here's the Jokerized Red Robin, next to the standard version of the New 52 Red Robin. And here he is, next to the Gotham Knights Tim Drake Robin. Then, next to the Tim Drake Robin in his all-red suit from the 1 year later storyline. And now, next to the most recent Tim Drake Robin release, this is him in his original Robin costume, based off of Robin Reborn. Here are all the different McFarlane DC Multiverse Tim Drake Robin and Red Robin figures. We have 5 of them. I'd say my favorite is by far the one on the far right in his original red and green Robin costume. Here's this McFarlane Jokerized New 52 Red Robin, next to the DC Direct New 52 Red Robin. Now check him out. Next to some other recently released McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Here he is, next to the Amazon exclusive 1999 Michael Keaton Batman. This is the one that came with the Batmobile. And here he is, next to the Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark Swamp Thing and John Stewart Green Lantern. Then, next to the Entertainment Earth exclusive Black Light Infinite Frontier Joker and Scarecrow. Their color scheme matches this Red Robin pretty nicely. And now, next to the Entertainment Earth exclusive Sketch The Batman Who Laughs and Rebirth Superman. Here's Red Robin, next to the 2 most recent McFarlane Mega figures. We have the Justice Buster and Anti-Monitor. And here he is, next to the Hush Superman, Tim Drake Robin from Robin Reborn, and then both versions of the DC Classics Riddler. Then, next to some recent McFarlane Toy Store exclusive figures, we have the Patina variant of Superman in his Unchained Armor and Superboy Prime, then Catman and Dick Grayson Robin. And now, with some Big Bad Toy Store exclusive black and white accent figures, we have Martian Manhunter, Superman, and The Flash. Here's Red Robin, next to the Blue Beetle movie wave. We have Blue Beetle, Carapace, and Battle Mode Blue Beetle. And here he is, next to McFarlane's Collector's Edition Wave 1. We have both versions of the first appearance Superman, both versions of Abyss, and both versions of the Alan Scott Green Lantern. Then, next to the Batman and Spawn 2-pack, and now, next to the Dark Knight Trilogy San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures, we have Bane with his coat, Joker as a bank robber thug, and Joker as seen through the sonar vision. Here's Red Robin. Next to some more San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures, we have the 85th anniversary Superman, the 30th anniversary Nightfall Batman, the Page Puncher Sketch Mr. Freeze, and the Dark Knight's Metal Alan Scott Red Lantern. And here he is, next to the Tard exclusive Superman vs. Doomsday 2-pack. Then, next to some more Tard exclusive figures, we have the Sinestro Corps Batman, Ted Kord Blue Beetle, Impulse, and Deadman. And now, next to the Tard exclusive Flashpoint Wave, we have Aquaman, Project Superman, and The Flash. Then, next to the Amazon exclusive Injustice 2 3-pack, Batman, Supergirl, and Dr. Fate. And now, with some recent Walmart exclusive gold label figures, we have the Vampire, Joker, Batman and Superman, then Captain Atom, Beast Boy, and Eradicator. Here's Red Robin, next to the goofy head sculpt Reaper Superman vs. Ultraman 2-pack. Then, next to the most recent Batman wave, we have the Nightfall Batman, Batman Incorporated Batwing, and the Two-Face as Batman. And finally, next to the 5th wave of Page Punchers, this is a Batman-themed wave, fighting the Frozen. We have Batman, Robin, both versions of Batgirl, and Mr. Freeze. So overall, it's a cool Red Robin Jokerized figure, if you're into that sort of thing. And as much as I love the variants, I'm not really into the Jokerized thing so much. Yes, some of them look really cool. This guy, he's kind of in between. I'm not really fond of the paint scheme in the body, but I like the wings and the head. I like the blacklight effect on the head too, that's really cool. But they're not necessary by any stretch of imagination. It's a way for McFarlane to milk the sculpt. I mean, I totally get it. This Red Robin was a brand new sculpt. Wings, the whole body, whole 9 yards. So, if this is the kind of stuff it takes to continue to get brand new sculpts on main releases, then cool. But I notice they're making more and more reuse. And a lot of it works, but some of it doesn't. This guy's articulation's pretty good. The accessories, it's really just the staff and then a bunch of sort of collector items that I don't care about. If I were to rate this guy, probably giving him a 6 out of 10. Just not feeling him that much. Not feeling the body paint job. But like I said, really enjoying the sort of Jokerized, defaced wings, and then his actual face sculpt and paint job. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say with the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.